Hello everybody. I thought it was time for an update of the banking situation, money and finance and the changes that I'm seeing ahead. As I said, during the Mercury retrograde, when Mercury was retrograde, we had the announcement of this draconian proposition that the depositors, we the savers, the people in Cyprus, were supposed to bail out the greedy bankers. After we had been told by the IMF and the ECB that this would never happen. There was no way that people's deposits would be at risk. So they propose it sneakily during the Mercury retrograde, because very often during the retrograde, people don't quite understand or hear things so well. And of course, the next day Mercury went direct and everything started to get reversed. Always, as I say, during the retrograde, things beginning with RE. So the decision finally was reversed. Was it reversed due to the revolt of the people? Probably not, more due to the fact that a huge proportion of wealthy Russians' funds go through Cyprus on a daily basis. However, we're still seeing things being reconsidered, rehashed. It's quite a mess still, but the biggest thing to come out of it, and that I want to alert you to, is that the banks are closed. Possibly, who knows for how long? They said Tuesday, now they say Thursday, now they say the next week in Cyprus. So I'm going to suggest, first suggestion to you, is that you keep some cash, I would say 3 to 6 months living expenses, if you can, outside of a bank, so that if they decide to freeze your assets, which they could do. And as you see, they've got immense powers. If they decide they're not going to let you get money out of an ATM, what are you going to do about it? The guy parking his bulldozer outside the bank, the ATM, it didn't really get him anywhere. So I'm trying to show you ways that we can be prepared, because it's happening everywhere. Make no mistake, folks. Spain has got some propositions on the table about taking depositors' money. Italy's got a new 15% property tax on the table. Switzerland too. New Zealand has got some draconian thing they're trying to put through Parliament, which I think is going to go through, which will authorise them to steal depositors' funds. So we really have to try to find ways to protect ourselves. And let's face it, what would you rather have? Cash in a bank that you might not be able to get out, or, which is my next suggestion, some gold and some silver, bullion, and I would suggest getting the coins. I mean, silver is less than $30 an ounce. So even if you buy just a small amount of silver and keep it, wouldn't you rather have that in your hot little hand than some cash that you can't actually get to in the bank, that the banks may well steal from us? So this is just, I'm suggesting possible ways to protect yourself. The other thing to start looking at, as I said previously, is to start looking within your community to see if there's ways of exchanging services without having to pay cash, without having to go into the taxation system. Taxes are going to go higher and higher. They're squeezing us everywhere. And make no mistake, it may not look obvious. For example, in the US, interest rates are pretty much zero. So you're getting nothing on your money. Well, they could go to negative. That's what they're proposing in Switzerland for depositors. So as soon as rates go to negative, you're losing money. They're actually stealing your money to make more money from it. What do I think this is coming from? Well, we are coming up closer to this Pluto square Uranus aspect. I'm not sure if you can see that. Yes, I think you can. So Pluto, very powerful, are the powerful authorities, the huge debt, the people that want control, that don't want to let go of their power. Uranus, however, is the new, the surprise, the fact that we can turn things around. Uranus rules our technology, rules our networks, being able to network things outside of this systems. But it is a square aspect, and a square aspect always denotes a degree of tension. Okay? There's tension between these two energies. And that's what I'm seeing continuing. So this is really just a starting point of the things that I think that you can do to start off to try to protect yourselves. I do appreciate it when people make comments, suggestions, ideas, the dialogue that we get into on YouTube. It's great. Thank you for that. And of course, as things progress, because there are a lot of astrological aspects coming up this year, I will keep you updated and I'll keep sharing with you any ideas and inspirations that I have. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.